so the first step that we're gonna do is we need to come up with a website name. And your website name, this is called a domain. And what we're gonna do with that website name is create a website. So basically this is what we're trying to do, except we're gonna try and do the same thing but with makeup. So with your website, we're gonna create a brand because brands are very powerful. Once we get that brand name, we get a logo done, we create a full legit website, then it's, you know, it can be very powerful. So let's start by doing that. Let's start by coming up with a name, just brainstorming. One important thing that I like to do when coming up with the brand is also looking up to see if the website domain is available, because that's really important for, you know, for SEO purposes, which is search engine optimization. It's important to come up with a good brand name and to get that .com because it'll help you rank up higher and just have more credibility online. So the first step that we're gonna do when creating this website and also coming up with a name is I want you to go to bluehost.com. Bluehost is the #1 WordPress recommended web host, and on Bluehost basically you can look up domains, so you can purchase, you know, website names, but you can also purchase something called web hosting. Now, web hosting is what allows people to have websites online, and web hosting is like actually really inexpensive. It only starts at around, I think, $295 to $495 per month, and basically through web hosting is where we get to host our website. So at the price of just, you know, $495 per month, that's less than $5 a month. You know, we went to Starbucks today where you probably spent like, you know, almost close to that. Yeah. So basically you can have a website for the price of coffee every single month. So anyways, let's just go on to Bluehost right here. We're gonna look at hosting. We're just gonna go look at shared hosting. And when we get on this page, it allows us to choose a plan. So as you guys can see, it starts at $295. If you guys want to follow along, the website is going to be in the description where you can actually get an exclusive discount to Bluehost. But we're actually going to just start with the basic plan here because, you know, you're broke, you're on budget. We only have $100, right? So let's start with that $295 plan. It's less than $3 a month. I mean, that's really nothing in terms of investing in the business. So we're going to choose a basic plan. Actually, I'm going to let you choose a basic plan. I'll let you take control. So we're going to choose basic, and here's where we actually get to come up with the website name, which is, you know, the domain. So we're going to choose a new domain, and we're just going to brainstorm right now, and we're going to think of different names for Sam's brand and her website, and then we'll see if it's available. If it is, we'll go ahead and purchase the domain along with the web hosting. All right, so we did some brainstorming, and we came up with the website / brand name of samsmakeupreview.com. Very simple, but it contains the words makeup review, which is actually really good for SEO purposes because our goal is to, you know, get as many hits as possible, get as much traffic as possible. So ranking on the first page of Google is going to be our end goal with any sort of website, any sort of piece of content that we create. So let's just add in the domain name, Sam's Makeup Review. You can just type it into the new domain right there. Perfect, and then just click next. All right, so the checkout process, you know, you're just gonna fill out your account information, but let's scroll down here to the package information because this is where you actually decide what services you want to add on or what services you don't want, including the length of the term. Obviously, we only have $100 to work with. So far, we haven't spent any of it, but we don't want to blow our entire budget on just buying the web hosting because there's a couple other things we want to buy. But with that said, let's look at this package information. You can see at the top here, it says account plan, 36 months for $295 a month. So the way it works is if you actually hit this, basically the price goes up the shorter of a term you do. And unfortunately, you know, to get that low price of $295, you actually have to sign up for at least 3 years. But we can't afford that because we'll be over budget. So we're actually going to do just 12 months. And as you guys can see, it drops down drastically to just $59.40. And that's including some of these services right here. Well, that's in the total. So We just want the hosting, and I also recommend, if you were to choose one of these services, to do the domain privacy protection. So if we take off these extra services and we just do the basic hosting for 12 months, so basically you're getting a whole year of your domain, your web hosting, so you're getting a website for a year. That's basically what's happening here. You're getting a whole website for a year for about $59.40. I recommend that you add the domain privacy protection, because this basically protects your who is information, so that when you sign up for a domain and someone looks up that domain, they can't see your actual name, address, or whatever, because that's actually required by law to include your contact information when you create a domain. So we're going to do the domain privacy protection because we don't want people to see that, snooping around. But other than that, that's the only service that we really need other than the web hosting. So as you can see, our total comes to $71.28, which is an awesome deal. I mean, we're going to have a website for a whole year for about 70 bucks. So that's perfect. We're going to fill out the rest of this checkout information, and then we are going to sign up with Bluehost, log in, and start creating that website. All right, let's go. All right, so after signing up with our web hosting, we're going to create our website. But before we do any of that, one thing that I absolutely do is I always create a professional logo. Having a logo, it does so much for brand credibility. When you have a logo, whether it's on your website, on your YouTube channel, or whatever social media you use, it really tells people and shows people sort of this professional image. So this is Fiverr. Fiverr is one of my favorite websites online because it's basically a freelance marketplace where you can get people to do graphic design, people to create logos for you, to do stuff like video editing, audio editing, and all sorts of other things, as you can see on this home page. And all the services start at just $5. So that's perfect for us, broke college students, not much budget. We've already spent $71 on web hosting and the domain for a year. A $5 logo sounds pretty good right about now. So what we're gonna do is we are going to look for a logo maker. So you can just type into the search bar logo. There we go, logo design. Yeah, let's try that. And then we'll just see what we got here. All right, so we looked up logo design, and as you guys can see here, if we scroll down, actually you can see some of these are starting at quite a bit more than $5, but I'm pretty sure that if we keep looking, we'll be able to find something a little bit more inexpensive. Okay, $2,400. Oh, jeez.
There's a 5.
Perfect. All right, so we actually found a legit $5 job listing for logo design. So we're gonna click this right there. So as you guys can see here, pretty good reviews, 844 5-star reviews. You can also, if you want, you can actually check out the different logos. So if you want to click on these, you can actually see some of the logos which they made in the past. And if you guys look at these, I mean, they're pretty legit company logos. So for $5, I mean, it's not going to get much better than this unless you are a graphic designer, but neither of us are. So we're going to just hire someone else to do it. We're going to outsource it for $5. So that we can create our logo for our website and our brand. So we're going to sign up, we're going to ask them to create our logo, and then we'll get that logo within a day, which we can start putting on all of our branded materials, such as our website, whether we create a YouTube channel or whatever. We're just going to place this order. It's going to be delivered in 3 days, a little bit longer, but again, $5, there's not much to complain about. So after you submit the payment, it's going to ask you some questions about your logo, how you want it made, what colors you want to use. So for you, what kind of colors are you thinking about to have for your logo and for your general website's theme that you think would be nice for you and your audience? Any color you want.
How about red?
Red.
Is that too intense?
It is intense, but I mean, let's do it. Red and white. Let's go with red and white. Yeah, that'll be good. And red's like lipstick, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. Red and white, perfect. All right, so scroll down. So we will check the box there, and we will start order. And voila, order is started. We will receive that in just 3 days. So we'll wait for that, and this is what we're going to use for all of our website stuff. But yeah, so that's how easy it is to order a professional logo, and it literally costs us a total of $6. So you can't beat that. We're up to a total of about $77 now that we've invested, but now we are about to create a full professional website. We have a professional logo. We have a custom domain name, so we're really getting ahead of the game right here. So yeah, let's move on to the next step, which is creating the full website. All right, guys, so we just ordered our logo, but we are back on Bluehost. We signed up with Bluehost earlier. So after you guys sign up with Bluehost, you're gonna be hit with this screen. It's gonna say, welcome to Bluehost, congratulations, and it's gonna ask you to create a password. So just click that, and we're gonna make a password for your account so we can start making the website. So just do any password you want. I'll let you type that. All right, so we just signed up for Bluehost, and immediately after you guys complete the sign up and you log in and you create a password, it's gonna take you to this page, which is the Bluehost portal. So one thing that Bluehost started to do that Webhost did not offer before is they actually immediately install WordPress onto your web host. So WordPress was actually the platform that we're gonna use to create our website. Now, before you used to have to actually manually install it yourself, doing WordPress install and then having to create some credentials and then plugging those in. But one cool thing is Bluehost actually made the process a lot easier. So if you sign up with them, it immediately installs WordPress like instantly after you sign up. So it's a lot easier. And one thing that's really cool is it starts off with you can actually choose your theme. So let's scroll through these and pick a theme that you think would match your brand and makeup, fashion, beauty, whatever. Pick a theme that kind of like reflects that, or one that you like. We can always change your theme in the future, so don't worry about picking the right theme just yet. Just pick something you like, and you can always customize it, and then choose a different theme if you don't like it down the line.
The ocean.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so just click use this theme, and as you guys can see, Bluehost is setting WordPress up automatically. We literally signed up minutes ago, and we're already installing and creating our website. Perfect. All right. So now that Bluehost has finished setting up WordPress, just click Start Building, and we will hop right into our WordPress dashboard.
All right,
awesome. So this is WordPress. This is basically the platform that we're going to use to create our website. So one cool thing about WordPress is that you don't have to do any coding, and it's basically just a bunch of it's like drag and drop, and it's known as a what you see is what you get editor. So you can literally just create websites without having to touch a line of code. One cool thing is WordPress actually runs 26% of the internet right now. So 26% of the websites that are being visited are actually run on the WordPress platform. So these include websites like TechCrunch.com, Beyonce's blog, a bunch of other blogs, the Star Wars blog, a bunch of like big brands are using WordPress. And that's more than you can say for other simple web editors such as Squarespace, Wix, Weebly. None of them can boast 26% of the entire internet. So I love WordPress. It's got so much functionality for beginners and for advanced people and businesses alike. But basically, we're in the dashboard, so welcome to WordPress. What we're going to do is we're actually going to, I'm going to guide you through this so we don't have to, you can just click I don't need help. And so basically, the first thing that we want to do is, we've already chosen our theme, right? But if you do want to change your theme, you can go to Appearance, which is on the left-hand sidebar right here. You can go to Appearance and then Themes, and yeah, you can click that. And so when you look at themes, you can actually scroll through. If we let's go scroll back up and then click WordPress.org themes. So from here, you guys can see, maybe click popular. As you guys can see, we got over 2,000 themes. If you want to just scroll down and just start looking at them, we have over 2,000 themes that you can choose from now. Most of these are completely free to start using. However, many of them follow a freemium model, so some of them may cost anywhere from $40 to $50 to get the full version, which you can customize fully. But as you guys can see, there's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of themes that you can choose from. I mean, it's very easy to find something to fit you and your theme, your brand. And the thing is, before, like let's say, 5-10 years ago, if you were to have websites that looked like this, it would literally cost you thousands of dollars. But we were able to create our website for just $70 for an entire year. So pretty awesome if you want to change your theme. But we're going to just stick with this one for now, and then we're just going to start actually creating content so that we can start promoting products and start getting those affiliate sales and commission. So the first thing you want to do is we are going to create our first post. So you can just go to posts on the left hand sidebar and actually just click add new. So when you create a new post, this is like a blog post. You have your title, you have the body right here, and you can even add an image if you scroll down a little bit. On the right hand side, you can add a featured image. But let's scroll back up. Let's create a title for this. We're going to create a review for one of your makeup products. Alright guys, so we just finished writing up the review article. So that's basically it. When you're done, all you have to do is click this blue publish button, hit that right there, and then your article will be published and we can see what that looks like on the website. So after you publish it, just click view post and we can see the first article. As you guys can see here, boom, made that in just a few minutes. Obviously, there's no pictures. Pictures would really spice things up if you guys want to include that, but basically that's how simple it is. That's the basic process right there. It's very simple, but you can get a lot more complicated with it. You can get a lot more complex and more advanced and really kind of flesh things out if you have more time. Alright guys, we have just finished with creating the website, creating the brand, doing the review post. But anyways, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.